I don't know, guys. I might be rooting for the blue team now.
What?
I'm just. Oh wait. Wait, how do you have 1,800 logs and you're still playing AM? That's fucked up. That's the same. That's literally the same amount I have, and like most of my literally like 600 of my logs are like from like 12 years ago, dude. They weren't even real. They were TF2 center,
Nah, dude, it was disgusting. It was actually disgusting.
dude. Like, and the worst thing is like if he has 1,800 logs and he's literally not like bringing his team to a victory like way faster than that, like a decisive 5-0, like that's fucked up. How does he have that many? You guys do not understand how
I
many.
don't. We didn't get 5-0, no.
No, he didn't. No, I'm saying the fact that he didn't bring them to the point where they did 5-0 you like that, and he has 1,800 logs, and you guys are relatively new or very new to sixes, like that is fucked up on his part. Like that, he's not doing it. He's not doing like something's not going right there. Like not just from a gameplay perspective, but like might have to measure him for science. Like anyway, to put him under the microscope, he's an amoeba certainly. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Anyway, people, just a warning, people will try to troll you a little bit if you are a newer player. Um, like if you're NC or anything, I will, teach you how to like check for, check their RGL profile and make sure they're actually a real team you can stream against. Okay, so do we want to like rewind that a little bit? Just the initial mid, because their demo was obviously
Yeah,
their demo very he was very aggro on the point there. So all like we can yeah. So
just to give
the
you
demo.
guys a little context, it happens like that every
Okay,
round.
so
Yeah,
what you
at the
guys do
start
when
of
this
every
demo
round.
is like this right here, you guys want to bomb him and confirm the kill. The demo man is the most important class on the mid, pretty much, or tied with medic. Certain some ways more important, a lot, and other ways, medic's more important. Basically, these guys are basically equal in terms of everything. You guys can consider a demo or a medic at most points in the mid to be worth 2 players potentially, or 1.5 players, how you want to see it. On this demo man was absolutely worth sending your soldier for, or just sending the scout straight under point when he was up like very far, like past that tape or around it that goes to your grass. Like where the soldier is right now, he was basically right in front of your soldier, where he would like where your soldier is. Like you should probably yeah, like right there, yeah. We're gonna do it like that, yeah. So he was yeah, he was like right there. Yeah, he was like right there, or even a little bit closer to the soldier. Your scout should have just botted forward. Even though those two scouts were on height right on top of you, you would have killed that demo. You guys would have probably won the mid basically off of that. This guy is trying to disrespect very hard, and I don't think he did very much damage at all to any of you. So he kind of shit the bed by doing that. I'll be honest. This guy right there, very free kill. I would have I would have probably gone for that. So also these guys kind of stacking on height, but that's not important for right now. Those two scouts, yeah, yeah. The demo is still very hurt. You could have one of your soldiers bomb. Um, soldier who is the yellow hat, the firefighter hat, I believe that is. Can we zoom in a little bit over there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I tried to get. Yeah, I right there. I was trying to get height, but I was almost immediately caught out by. I think it was a soldier and a scout that they already had up there.
Okay. So rolling out here, we could just watch the mid slowly. Once this demo is like across the point and he starts backing up, if you guys didn't get him right away, this your soldier, it's I'm not gonna comment on the fast rollout yet. We can talk about that later. But basically, once this guy's like really like screwed, like over here, like once he took this damage and surfed back, you should have like around this point, you maybe should have looked to jump like this wall behind you right there. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
use the like that wall right behind you, soldier. You can jump off of that and propel yourself like across the height and then do a skip off the height, kind of like the fast rollout, and just like get behind on top of the demo, like land like right where he would be trying to back up. You could just get physically on top of his model, like you're giving him like a bear hug. Like you could just land straight on top of him. He will not be able to like you don't have to necessarily body block with your player model. You just want to get there so you can get the basically the 100% guaranteed rocket and just like nuke him. He'll be like probably like If you get one or two rockets off, you'll probably get more than one rocket off. You will probably get two to three, but you'll just kill him. And trading for him is super worth there. So right off the rip, this guy's trying to disrespect, and he doesn't even do anything off of it. So you guys should just kill him. He's free. I would say you guys can get him. I believe in you, so go get him.
He didn't feel very free, but I
He
agree.
did.
Yeah, it's he doesn't feel free because you don't realize what like in this context he is very free because all his players are far away from him and he's super far up, and he's just demo is the most catchable combat classes and sixes by a large margin. Um, this guy is super caught right now. Um, he pretty much could have just like even just being up this far, even if he was like right on like behind the point, he probably still threw the mid for his team at that point by even walking up like that. So he doesn't feel free because like you guys don't recognize like the visual cues yet. But like this guy very quickly will like you will instantly see him as a free kill once you get a little bit more experience. So this guy is a free kill. He's just very caught. You start to develop a sense for who is caught and when you like just notice their positioning and stuff like that. Like this guy shouldn't be here. Um you guys are not gonna know that yet, but I'm telling you this guy is very caught. So
Word.
we can go. Yeah. So after this, the demo is still really rolled. We can probably high bomb off of this. Like I did talk about we can talk about bombing our soldiers. Yeah. Did the soldier go there? We have. Oh, they only have
Yeah.
5 players this mid. The other team. Yeah, they are. They're missing their soldier. Interesting. All right. Um, I'm gonna pretend that the other soldier was there. I don't think he would have changed much because that guy was probably just gonna be slow anyway. To be real with you, but you guys could. I think one of your soldiers was weak, but pending that, you guys could have like once you knew that that demo had backed up and lived, but he was still weak. Um, that's a perfect time to send the bomb. Players that are weak, you can land on and kill, or kill people trying to protect them. That guy's useless once he's low, and he has to be healed up to be effective. So you have to you. That's like low health players. Like this guy's 8 health. If you look at the left of your screen, that demo man. This is a perfect opportunity to bomb. So what you guys should have done pending this, like once he backed up a little bit and you knew he was like very hurt, you guys could have gotten, avoided taking that little bit of damage that the soldier took at the start of mid, like stop sign right here. You were getting healed up before this. You guys are all a little bit on like concrete area there and like you're in front of the pack. You should have I think you guys should have looked to get a little bit healthier and then bomb. So it's always good to get healthy before you bomb. On some maps it's not possible because of where soldiers play, but I think generally before you bomb you want to make sure you have good health. Don't you can if you can get good health, you should get it. I think you had ample time to get it there, so that's probably a good time to get it. Don't worry too much about it though. Don't worry about being perfect. This just know that that was a very good time to bomb there because he was hurt. If you know a guy's hurt, you can bomb him on mid. I'll give you that as a general rule of thumb. If there are any standout kind of rules, I mean not rules, like scenarios, we can go over that on a case by case basis. But like it's a rule of thumb if like a important player is hurt or just there's good damage on a part of the map or like a positioned player, we can go over that. Like it's good to bomb off of damage and low health on the enemy player. So one caveat to that though is if your team is low, it might be worth not bombing. Just not going to introduce that yet. Just a thought. If your team's all rolled and stuff like that, it might be hard to do it. So be good. Yeah, you sure that's red? It's orange. You colorblind? Yeah. Another thing I'd like to point out here with this like kind of image, you guys could be a little bit more up against that line. Like you guys could have a scout on this rock here, like to the no, I guess yeah, right there. And your scout that's right in front of sewer right there. He could be up on this height right here. Yep. Height is very good for scouts. I know we talked about it, but a little hard to get it into your head right away. But height is where you want to be as a scout. You figured it out. All right, good. Yeah. So that's a good place. And also, you guys are a little bit clumped up right here. I think the demo and the medic are standing in a very good spot here. But other two players are a little bit on top of you guys. The scout on the rock could be a little bit like the scout who's supposed to be on top of the rock can be shifted over very easily. The soldier could be shifted over a little bit easily. Um, it's not good to stand still on this mid as a soldier, by the way. Like, I know you're not going to be given an option right away sometimes, but like, you should look to bomb if you can. So, bombing is what you want to do as a soldier. It's your strongest way to play the class. So, jumping, probably off of like this sign that has the. Want to highlight the sign with the no texture on it? Yeah, you could do a little horizontal jump and then do like a wall jump off of that, and then just like propel yourself over. That's called a high bomb. Rocket jumps with like two rockets or like high bombs usually. That's a great way to do it. This is the classic bomb spot. Like you just do it like that. That would have been you were already there. You were like standing right next to it. You could have yeah. That's also a good spot to do it. Um, perfect spot to put it. So you could have bombed right there, been in the skybox and helping your team by landing on those guys, and you would have not taken the same damage if there were incoming stickies right here. Clumping up is bad because explosives can do damage to multiple people in that facet. So hopefully that explains some things. Just some right off the rip positioning things. Yeah, also super good. Yeah, that's also great. If you can spam and get your own damage in before you bomb, if you can, shoot two rockets and then reload, two rockets and then reload, very good thing to do. If you aren't taking away from your bomb, yeah. So this spot above the forwards right here, where it's like you want to highlight that again, like the other forwards, the ones that's highlighted right now. Yeah, yeah. This would have been like a really great spot to jump because your team's like right there. They would protect you, and you would also have a great spam position on them, and you'd be occupying more space on the mid. So I know this is like already the first mid, and we're probably not even 30 seconds into the match, but just some general information so you
Yeah,
guys can see it.
just one thing I'll say. I think I think Cam is stop sign, right? I think he might be in the like soldier workshop right now.
Okay, yeah, that's
If you're giving him those big tips.
this is being recorded so he can watch it later, but
Okay, work.
that's also that thing is being recorded.
Perfect.
So yeah, we can. I think that's enough for me. If there's anything you want to add. Yeah, if there are a lot of just like defaults are basically just a play, like a set play you guys all know to do. Like say, hi, I'm gonna go fast above the forwards on this mid. Everybody knows what that means because we talked about it in advance. We've done it before in scrims. So if you pull it out in the match, everybody knows what it means, and it's not like you have to like, come up with this plan. Everybody doesn't fully understand it. If you guys like workshop your own ideas for strats you can do, that helps a lot. So come up with your own mids, come up with your own pushes, stuff like that. If you need help with any of that and you guys think of an idea, we can definitely help you. We can give you ideas to improve it. Maybe it's a no go. Maybe we can give you some inspiration, anything like that. So hopefully this isn't too overwhelming for the first 30 seconds of the demo. I think we'll get less less nitpicky. So like as it goes on. But I just wanted to explain some stuff at the start of the mid, so everything just seems more. This is a good bomb on this soldier. He's kind of vulnerable. I mean, he could be getting shot by. I mean, their demo is very weak and he's not very far forward. I think yeah. I think you guys could have continued to shoot that soldier. If you guys focus fired him there, he probably would have died. That scout was also a little bit far forward on the height. You guys could have just like walked into these two players because they were like very clumped up behind the height, and they weren't really necessarily supporting their teammates. So yeah, yeah. So something I'd like to add to that if you want to pause again quickly. Yeah. So like in pubs, you can kind of like turn the corner or get out of the choke a little bit and then get your medic to tank you back up, heal back up. You could just keep poking, keep farming damage, everything like that. If your team is leaving, you need to vacate the premises. Like you just need to escape. If you guys are leaving for any reason, there's no reason to just stand around for no reason because that is what leads to team wipes. Um, you guys need to either get out or you need to get in. And if you're getting in, you can be safe, take like the precautions, but make sure you're taking them and they're not just standing there for no reason. So hopefully that helps. Like there's no real reason to just stand here and hope you get healthy and hope someone just miraculously walks up and feeds into you like that happens sometimes. So other than that, like if you're out, you're out, and if you're in, you want to get in. So there's nothing stopping you get in. If there's people that are scary, you want to get out. Yeah, because that's why your guy died there. Your fella. Um, I think this is a little dangerous for your demo to be up that far right now. You are down a player, and that demo is very bombable. This scout is that soldier had a good bomb, but you guys dealt with that very well. Um, hopefully I mean, your medic did take a good amount of damage. They shouldn't have been on top of the point there. They probably could have either fallen off of the point after or just been in this general area. You can show them ping with the little demo UI or draw. Like the medic where they usually play, they were on top of point there. Yeah, they usually play around there because it's easier to surf. This guy was just jumped on your head. You have an easier time waiting for him to land, surfing a rocket, anything like that, avoiding damage. That probably would have been a better place. This is, where you are now is kind of like the default place, and you were on point before that, so that's why you kind of took all that damage on that soldier. Typically, he would have had a much harder time getting that amount of damage on you. Okay. Yeah. Also, just some other thing I can tell you. Um, they are technically down players in this, and you guys are low. I mean, okay, I actually won't mention it right now. Just forget I said that right now. That would have been a bad idea to give you guys right now. Yeah, he got through unspotted because there's two scouts in the pocket scout spot and not someone on the ground, like looking through IT. I mean, it's fine to kind of like respect the people that are walking through choke. I mean, they did get through pretty quickly, and ultimately should not have been able to do that, but it's okay. We're learning right now, and that's fine. But this guy got through unspotted, and he's just gonna walk behind and kill you guys. I think your medic is about to drop right now.
Yeah, just to
Potential,
point it out, I mean, the demo obviously is the dude with like 1800, but
yeah,
their scout Tycho, the guy flanking right now, I think he's got like 300 plus, and he ended up with like fucking 40 plus kills at the end of the match.
yeah. Is he in the newbie cup or is he just ringing as well? Interesting,
He's a sub.
Yeah, he was a sub.
interesting. All right, yeah, it's okay. Yep.
No, the other one.
No, the other one,
No,
he's behind.
the scout behind.
Oh, okay, yeah. Their medic leaves them. He should have. But this demo is very caught. This scout is very caught. So you kill the scout that's in. Perfect. Right now is a great time to bomb choke. You do that, so that's great. Yeah. So your reaction was a little bit slower because you didn't recognize it at first. But that was a good. You had the right reaction. It just didn't happen as fast because you're not as experienced. But that was a great reaction. So there is a scout behind still. I don't think you guys know he's there. There's no reason you should know he's there because your flank was not getting watched. I think this is good. You guys should just walk in and kill this demo. I don't know what he's doing, man. You guys start backing up because you hear the back capper. You guys kill him. The I think you guys so the demo was very alone there. I think I start to see why he may only be in his division with 1800 lugs. He doesn't seem to do anything but hold W.
Hmm.
But okay, my bad. But Loki though, that guy was very far forward without anybody near him. A demo like that is defenseless. He cannot protect himself in a 1v1 like at all unless it's like a super narrow choke like corridor or something like that. And even that if you can get close to him, he will not be able to protect himself unless there's already a trap or something there. Yeah. He can't do it. Most he can do is surf away and hope he just like kills you before you can get close again. So that guy was super free there, and there were multiple of you looking at him. I think you guys were indecisive because there was a back cap going on. The scout came back to your second and tried capping the point. So you guys were like, let's go back, let's stop that. Very coordinated. I like that. That guy was very free kill though. I'm just pointing it out again because this guy's doing it repeatedly. You guys can just kill him if you see him doing things like that where he's alone. You can probably just shit on him.
Where you're talking about the demo?
Yeah, the demo on mid, he was alone. He was basically walking up to you guys alone. You guys could have killed him very quickly. He could have died in like one
Wait,
frame,
can you
basically.
go back? Because
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. It seemed like he has just had like the Uber ready and the medic
Oh, I
on.
don't. Was his beam not with him? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, his beam was all the way behind him. Yeah. So, okay, let's see. Let's see. You guys get through. Yeah. So you guys are like right here. When he keeps walking up like this, like let's see. The back cap doesn't start happening until a little bit further in, but like see how far they backed up, and now he starts walking forward. Like this is dangerous for him. But now that it starts happening, and you guys are already backed up before you know it happens, so like he just starts walking up for no reason. If you guys see him like that, like you guys backed up a little too quickly before the back cap had even started, I think. Maybe I'm like reading it wrong because it's like slow mo, and I just like am reading the situation wrong. But it seemed like he was walking up before that had even started, and I don't think committing before killing, like before going back for the back cap, was necessarily a bad idea, you know. So
Right.
I think kill. I wanted to pick it. Yeah, vision is developed by like understanding the game, playing it more, experience stuff like that. So I'm just trying to point it out to you so you can start recognizing that that guy was very caught. It's not super important to know right now. Like, obviously, I don't want you to be perfect. I'm just giving you a quick example. It's only not even 2 minutes in, but I'm already anyway. Sorry. Yeah, yeah. Also, so height there would give you vision, and it also gives you really good position to just spam them. They can't stay in if you have height like that. That's the dominant position that forces them to leave. Because if you have a soldier on height, scout on height, they can't jump in. They can't stand there because they're just going to keep eating endless rockets and stuff like that, like just splash damage and stuff like that, they would not be able to stand there. They were just lingering and choke there, and they kind of got away with it because they weren't getting you guys weren't on height. If you guys get on height there, you instantly punish that, and they probably wipe off that because they don't know to leave either. So okay, we're good. I'm good. Okay.
Yeah, I think that was part of why we backed up instead of pushing it.
Oh. Okay, you got a kill though. Your medic might live. Yeah. Okay, so as a medic, your life is more important than anybody else's. You potentially compromised your own by trying to save your demo there. If your guy's gonna die, don't try to save him. Preserve yourself. It's not selfish to live there. It's actually in your team's best interest to let them die there. So it's not like a you made a mistake, I'll let you die thing. It's more like a we have to do this for the best of my team thing. So hopefully that is a something that makes sense. So you living really good. You dying bad. Okay. Yeah. Your scout has to be building. Yeah, you gotta build. Um, yeah, build. I think it's good because you guys don't have yet. If you guys don't have and they're not doing anything, it's a good time to build. Um, you guys are losing ad with how much like the ad is narrowing, and I don't know if you guys are gonna take it. You look like you might want to. It's you guys could have had already, and you still have an NG by the way. Um, you don't want an NG when you're pushing out of ad on out of last on ad. I mean, it's not a good idea because it makes your push a lot weaker. Like they can't back cap, but if you do everything correctly and you know clear the doors and just look at them, they can't get behind anyway. You know, so I think you're not taking it now. Hopefully you're not taking it now. You guys recognize that this isn't like um a time to take it. So I was just wrong. Hopefully you're
Yeah,
not taking
I would
it.
say most of the time when we were in this position, um, I was making calls of kind of like just like group up, wait for them to kind of make the play since we
Perfect.
have
That's
like
a
the
great
defense
idea.
advantage.
Yep. Perfect. Yeah. So they don't. You guys don't need to do anything. Yeah, that's exactly what I said, and that's the right call there. You guys technically had like 60 ad or 65 ad probably, but it's not that big of a deal. I mean, if you're not comfortable taking the ad out yet, you don't have to. So you don't have to. Yeah. Demo should be playing 3 right here, like in front of the steps. Don't get yourself caught. You can play a little bit in front of like the lip, like like right here. Yeah, basically adjacent to the dispenser almost, but you're like peeking the doorway, you're shooting stuff in there so they don't get to be in there for free. It kind of got your roamer that was on 5 door, which is behind those barrels over there. He kind of got killed by that scout and his teammates, so he was kind of alone because of that. Okay, also let's take a look at this gun spot here. Where did it go down? Where's the hmm, yeah.
The gun was like left spawn at the back. I
It
built
was
around
like
there most of the
it's
time,
like
but
right where the
then
camera was. Like if you just
yeah,
look straight down, it's where the gun was.
Okay. Yeah, so we did, yeah. So that gun spot behind the pillar, that's for disad because it makes it harder to get to, but it still watches point. Like you want to go look at the pillar at our spawn door really quick, just like turn the camera. Okay, so that pillar right there where that unusual effect actually is very conveniently at, that is where the sentry gun usually goes on disad. Like if they're pushing into your last with full uber ad, that's where it should be. But if your guys are even ubers like that situation where they spammed the gun, it should be a little. I'll show you on point if you guys want to, like make a little. Yeah, where the medic is now, or just was, where this heavy is about to be, like right there. Yeah, that is usually where the gun gets set up after you build it. You put it there on evens. It makes it harder to peek the doors and spam it, but it was a little further back, so they got to like line of sight it and spam it more easily, and also it probably would have helped protect your roamer a little bit more. That's kind of on your demo for not being there to kind of make it hard to get into lobby. You kind of, and also the gun spot could have been a little bit better. If it was in the right spot. So
I got you.
yeah, hopefully that makes sense. So. Yeah, your point is the most important thing. Um, Even if you have to like use your Uber to save the point, do it. Your Uber doesn't carry over to the next round, obviously. So no point in holding on to it if there is no Uber on the next round. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I think you want to do your static jumps a little bit faster than that. Yeah. I'll show you the demo rollout again.
We that was one of the things we talked about after the game.
Okay.
But
Hopefully,
it's gonna be in the
there's there's videos of the rollouts on YouTube. Also, if you want to go watch like a high level player do like play a game, you usually see their rollouts right away. It's good to just like see if you know what the default is one, like what default one is, you can just like, kind of go copy that, like where they place their sticky. Exactly, that's kind of good. Also, you're getting on height, that's good. Both soldiers are in like basically the right spot. Demo is in the right spot. He would be at the right spot faster if the rollout was better. So you guys already talked about that. Everybody's in the right spot pretty much. What? Okay, so one soldier's in choke. They kind of backed up actually at this point. But when yeah, okay, you guys backed up a little bit. If you guys had kept going forward, you guys would have ended up in the right spots, is what I'm trying to say. Like, where you were, like, going was the right spot. I think you guys backing up here was, yeah. But
Yeah, I mean,
this
it's
is a
just,
good bomb,
like,
good bomb.
throughout the game, like the pressure of those stickies was kind of always pushing us back and preventing us from taking that space. Like in the when you did kind of the paint of like the dead space.
Yeah.
I like very often like there was this gap in between us, but there's stickies in it.
Okay.
We have our
I see.
pocket shoot the stickies, maybe. I don't know
Like,
if that would take too long.
Pocket Scout usually is the one who clears stickies, like with their scattergun. Yeah, they usually shoot the stickies if they're just on the ground and they're denying space. That's a super good thing to do. Being cognizant of that as a Pocket Scout or just a scout in general. Any hit scan, if you're on NG, anything, you can shoot them. And it's a very good thing to do. Usually you want to clear them if you're going through choke. If it's an explosive class and they're like on a door or you just blow them away from choke, that's fine too. Like you want to do it with a rocket or a sticky, that also works. But you have to clear a bunch of them, and there's not really a good spot or a good way to deal with it because you have to spam the enemy team to not let them through. Scattergun shots are very good for, I mean, like they clear it. So deleting the sticky is definitely worth the scattergun shot. One scattergun shot is worth a lot less than a sticky. So if he commits up there, it's a good trade for you. If he didn't dead it already, good trade. Anything else? You're good. All right. Okay. Yeah, height. Yeah. I think you guys could have taken more of this left side over here because they're not playing it very well. So if you guys just want to run across the left side, or just take this left side on this red crate and just kind of, look like lord over them. You could be like the big scary guy on the height and just like bully them. That's very good. They're trying to do the same thing to you right now. But actually, if you turn it, like you guys were in sort of the same position that they were in when I called that. So you guys are very passive right now. Though you guys are double bombing, that's good. You guys are both doing a good bomb here. I would say you guys could commit. Yeah, soldier was the right target there. Perfect. You should die. Perfect. Okay, trade is good here though. You guys cap. Even Uber is no real reason to keep pressing it after that. Um, I would say. So what I would say though here is you don't need everybody on the cap. Your demo after this happens, your demo man should go to the point and just start laying stickies on it. Start making it a little bit harder to get through. You don't have to put all of them down. You can place a few, reload. Just make sure nobody's immediately trying to flood the choke again, and you can keep shooting them if you need to. Also, a soldier on height here would be very good. Potentially on rock, this rock in front of their choke, or maybe just like on the height around these little houses or anything like that. That would be very good. Yeah. That's you need height doesn't let them get in easily because then they have to get negative damage trades because they have to shoot up at you and you shoot down at them. Big advantage for you, and they're trying to get through, so they don't have the advantage of already being in. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm good, by the way. Yeah. Um, One thing I would like to say though is they have a scout capping the point, and they have a soldier dead, so they're technically even. No, wait. I mean, if you account for the scout capping point, they're technically even players. I mean, yeah, you can spam like you can get the medic, but I don't know. I think just being in control of the fundamentals of the basic flow of the game, where you're like, okay, this is a mid fight, now we pressure second, or doing things like that. I think chasing as a like chasing through choke here to keep the momentum might be a little bit too much of a like we can introduce it a little bit later. Is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I don't want to like disagree with you, but because it technically is, but like, ooh, medic, you are alone, buddy. Okay, but you guys do it, so that's good actually. But there's oh no. But yeah, let's imagine their soldier tried to do the same thing to you guys and your demo was right there. He would have gotten insta-gibbed like you guys did. So he just knows that because he has 1800 logs. So that is the right thing to do. This scout, you guys probably he's good doing good pressure. So this is kind of hard to hold. I mean, you're actually technically up a player. This scout's on your demo. This is a good bomb from that soldier. He gets your demo. You guys should probably just leave right here. Your soldier jumping in. I think the where you were kind of gonna die probably anyway. So dying like jumping in here is fine. I actually didn't see this scout. Maybe not, but they actually used. Okay, there are many things happening right now. The number one thing that needs to happen right now. Your soldier and your medic need to evacuate the point. Yeah, there's a scout in that model as well. Okay, you three of you leave now. You can get your spawners after that, and then you can have full Uber ed for the next point because they just used. You guys lost some players, so it wasn't good to stay anyway because you were gonna get forced out. But you got the force on their Uber. You guys should leave. Just preserve your advantage. It's fine to give up the point if you have full ad to compensate for it. So, uh, this is a great time to just leave and keep your ad because if you stay in here and try to keep like fighting and not leaving, they will force you, potentially wipe you. So let's see what happens. Unless there's anything you want to add. Yeah. Okay, now you got the movement. Okay, we might trade you out. Okay. Okay, this is actually really good. Yeah, and you guys. Okay, and they dropped their other player. You guys, this is a great time to. I mean, you don't have to use here, but I don't know where that guy's going. We don't have to. Let's look at the scout behind right now. Let's look at the scout behind. Is there a scout behind? Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing. Um, don't.
The control point is being contested.
Yeah, he doesn't outcap you. This is a great timing though. A great coordination. Yeah, yeah. So, sprite. What? Yeah, you want to explain this one actually? I'll just. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So other than making the decision to go or stay, like if you are going like immediately, you have to leave one scout on the point to cap, and then you send everybody else forward. Yeah. You guys kill the demo and you still have full actor. I think your combo should walk straight to last. Screw that guy. Like literally just he does not matter at all. There are free kills here. Yeah, you use that's a great use. That's actually a perfect use. Now shoot this guy. Run this guy down. He doesn't matter. Yeah, now kill the probably the scout actually, you know. Let's just scout. Okay, so okay. You go. Okay, so the demo respawns in time. You guys actually okay. I think right now you guys so ignoring all those like screw ups and everything, you guys should have your medic and your scout actually once their medic died, like right there, I think I would have just held ass and just immediately evacuated. Okay, you are getting I kind of like going for the team there. I that pointer. I like going for the pointer. That is kind of funny, but the right play there. You're both your scout who's at their left spawn door here, and your medic probably should have just left through 2 or 1. Just back up and play your ad. Their medic's dead right now, and you are alive. Even though you just used, you can build with your scout and have good ad to push into their last. So if their medic just dies and you don't have or anything like that, you should probably back up and build in that situation. Yeah, you guys just used, so it's perfectly okay. If you like pushing into their last and you kill their medic and things are not looking decisive for you, like this is not a free win. Things might get dicey here and we might die, we might wipe, might throw our advantage, anything like that. It's perfectly okay to just be like, okay, we could try again and try to get a better situation. So you kill their medic in that push. Cool. Now you have like 18 seconds to build your Uber while you're leaving. That is like 60 ads or something, right? I don't know. I can't do math. I'm actually gonna pretend I can't do math and I don't know the Uber building rate. I know it's like 44 seconds or something like that, right? Yeah, so that's good enough to push into last. 50 ad is perfectly good to push into last. As long as you're taking the right timing with it. Yeah, I think backing up there when that medic dies, great idea. You guys have great coordination right now. Like even for just playing your first scrim together, that is like great coordination for what I'm seeing for most of this, even though it's only been going on for like 7 minutes. Ping literally DM'd me and said these guys are playing too well to you guys are playing as a team very well. There's a lot of things that obviously are not known right now because you guys are inexperienced in the format, but as cohesively, like you guys are playing as a unit very well, and I'm impressed. That's a very good thing. It's a good trait to have. So good job on that. I'm just trying to give you some pointers on the right decisions right now. But I like what I see for the most part. So good job. Yeah, you guys yeah, the micro. So you guys are like making the right decisions and doing it together as a team. Um, there's some small things that could give you more advantages so that way you guys can be a team more and play your advantages more. So just think of it like that. Like the demo overextends on mid and you recognize he's a free pick. Cool. Now you guys win the mid and you guys are a really good team. So you can keep pressuring off of that and you will just snowball all your advantages. The more micro advantages and stuff like that you can recognize, the more you can play as a team together and like leverage all of those. So you guys already have the ability to leverage everything. You just need to get the tiny things where you just recognize it pretty much. So, and that will all be explained to you. So you guys already have the hard part down, I'd say. Uh, yeah, I would just leave. This is very risky. This is not looking very good. So, like they could technically, die all off of this. Yeah, just overstaying, you're welcome, yeah. There's no real reason to be in like that for that long. Only bad things can come from that. You have like a 0% chance to get anything good, so. You did lose a player here, but it's fine to stay in. Everybody just get healthy and play your position. So good. I like playing on trapezoid here. Very smart position. Other soldier over here, scout on point. Everybody's in the right spot. Only thing I could say besides that is maybe the medic being on like the base of the point over here, like towards the ramp on the back.
Yeah, I actually I was gonna bring that up because of the last time because there's a lot of times where I'm there and I think my rationale in the moment was like buff up
Yeah. So
bonbon
if
to
you
300.
yeah, if you're the medic, people come to you for the buffs. You don't go there. Your safety is more important than theirs. If they want a buff and they want good health, they're supposed to want that, and they have to come to you. So they're gonna come to you. If you're playing behind this point here, like you should be, there's no way a sniper like there's a chance that like some one of these scouts spawn sniper right here and just peek one door, which your soldier is right in front of. You are headshotable on that point. You want to be always playing in the spot where you want to can't get shot like that. Unless there is just absolutely confirmation 100% there is no sniper. This is like a this is like a very classic sniper timing. Don't be on top of the point there. You are very visible. There are multiple places he can peek from. Technically, one is the most common one and pretty much the most viable, but you're in a very shootable position for him. So just keep that in mind. Stay in a safe spot. People come to you. You are more important than them as the class. Yeah. Ooh, this guy gets through for free. No, he doesn't. He thinks better of it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so you guys get a pick. They have a heavy here. I think you guys have been regrouped long enough. Can you pause for a sec? So you guys have been regrouped long enough here that you guys all got healthy and you guys are probably trying to figure out what to do. Right now is the time where you guys all get buffs and enter lobby. You guys want to probably spot for a gun. So, you want to spot to see if there's a sentry gun, where is it? If there is one, just peek doors a little bit. You get a buff, have everyone be around you so you just don't get like jumped on in lobby for free. But you want to peek to see where the gun is, and you usually want to do that from lobby, probably like 5, 4, 3, anything like that. Those doors in lobby, those are good spots to peek for the gun for. You just want to see where it is, so you know your game plan. Okay, guys, let's get the gun down here. Let's spam this guy off, or bully this guy off the door because the gun's here. Then we're gonna shoot the gun, and then we're gonna sack off of that. Right now, they have a heavy and no gun. So if you try peeking last and you're like, whoa, where's the gun? Guys, there might be no gun. You guys might just want to go, or you might want to do something about having the heavy. Because if you see the heavy, there's probably going to be no gun, especially if you know the scout just died. So there's gonna be no gun here if you see the heavy. I don't know where he is revved up right now. I would imagine he's actually right in front of the point, probably. Yeah, he's on the point. If you see him right here, you guys can shoot him so hard. Like he will eat so much damage and die very easily because he's not a sentry gun. He can't get repaired because his medic is healing other people. Repaired, I say. And he has a lot less damage output. He kills things a lot faster. He doesn't perfectly deny things. He may look away. He's not like he doesn't have AI perfect aim. I hope like Autobot, auto, whatever. He's not aimbotting pretty much. Anyway, like that is something you could play off of. As long as you knew he was there, you could do something about it. But right now, you guys don't know he's there, so you should probably have spotted that. You guys do get a free kill here, and one of their soldiers is hurt backing up. I would try to, your combat class is going. One of your scouts is technically hurt. You could start walking in with your medic and just get, a little bit healed up while you guys are going in there. This soldier might be caught, and I might just be like talking out of my ass right now. Uh,
I'm pretty sure he died.
okay, he dies. Okay. Anyway, their combo is still contesting this door though. If you had spotted the heavy on point by like looking through these doors, you would have known that the heavy is very alone right now. Good guy to just shoot, run in and shoot. If they have to, that heavy dies on point there, and they're already down. These guys, like these guys are all rolled. There's already a player dead. You guys can just go straight to point, and they're gonna have to come to you, and you can force them like that, and then use back onto them. Have a better Uber than them, cap the point, anything like that. Hopefully, I'm not overloading you with information. But if you knew that guy was there, you could deal with him. So basically, spotting, vision, knowing you get from vision. Vision is number one. So
Know how to
Lobby?
lobby in the lobby of process right here, like this area.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, if we keep going, there's definitely some stuff that goes on down there.
Yeah.
But more tips.
Yeah. So you guys Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. You guys are doing the right thing right now, actually, and you didn't know yet, unless one of you guys is like I don't know, like a prophet or something of sorts. I think you guys actually they force. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That was done super well. I'd wait for your guy here. They do get a spawner here. Your demo does get caught and your medic gets caught. Going back in there was the main mistake there. You guys don't get this because I saw the log, unfortunately, but a little bit of beef on this guy. Um, Also not a great refight timing. You guys should have just left there. They would have not been able to push out, but yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. After your demo died, you guys technically did still have a timing to leave, but anyway, yeah, you guys leave. You're, yeah, people get on the point, they try to get cap time, they evaporate. That's probably the first indicator. That's like a recession indicator, right? Like you know shit's hitting the fan, so you got to get out of there. Okay, yeah, we can hopefully I think that covers a lot of concepts that might persist throughout the game. Um, Knowing who to focus fire, like the demo who's overextended, if you all shoot him, he'll evaporate. There were times where he lived on like a sliver of health. If you guys had all shot him and all seen him, he would have died very easily. Um, Other than that, everything your macro and playing as a team is done exceptionally well for having only played together once, technically. I mean, one night of scrims, and also not having ever really played the format at all. So very impressed. I'm not just saying that. You guys are doing great right now. So you guys keep it up. You learn how to deal with these situations and just like um react to the things in the way that I tell you and then understand it. Like it comes with time, and you guys are doing the hard part already. So hopefully that's like a good morale booster. But you guys, even though you guys like did lose this one game, it's not a big deal. No, this is the tutorial. You guys are doing great already. So hopefully this is makes you feel good. Yeah. You guys did a lot of great things here. I was expecting to see some derpy things. I didn't really see any yet. I saw your scout meleeing the medic, but that's kind of more funny than it is derpy. I don't think it's that bad to be honest, but it is better to just reload scattergun shots. I know everybody does that where they just like, oh, I'm beefing everything. I'm missing all my shots. I'm just gonna melee him. It it's okay. Everybody does it, but that is the I'm just making a joke. So hopefully that helped everyone. I'm actually gonna hop out for a little bit. Yeah, a 9:30 server. Okay. We can get a sub player in if anybody's not able to do 2 consecutive scrims. That's usually what happens. So people usually typically play a 9:30 or an 8:30 and a 9:30 or a 9:30 and a 10:30. So
Yeah, if somebody
Yeah, I'm
wants
gonna
to
have to
sub,
hop out and grab some dinner.
okay,
if somebody wants to sub in after the first game, that's cool.
okay, yeah, we can ask. So should I post connect or I don't know if you want me to. I'll post I'll post the Archon for you.
Best team ever.
Yeah, that's just the password I have auto-filled. So what is? Oh yeah, that's a great one. I don't know. I mean, it kind of is. Lucky I've been using Discord as my password manager for everything, like my bank, everything. It's great. Dude, every time I like shamelessly steal someone, everyone knows what I'm talking about, so I just don't do it. And then the one time I do it, I'm like, dude, people instantly called me out, man. Dude, I love that. Okay. Hope you guys have a great scrim. We